It is time to bring the action. Short oval racing, 1 1/4 miles, the first of 2 races this weekend for the Bommarito Automotive Group 500, and Will Power back on the pole, but he's got a youngster who wants to make his mark in this series and in this IndyCar world. They're jumping out of line, there's a collision! Rossi, Pagenaud, Andretti, Carpenter.
Askew.
Oh my goodness.
Very late start and everybody was keyed up to go. It looked like a bunch of cars jumped out of line and ran into the back of Pagenaud, which caused everybody to start spinning. We'll get a replay, but Rossi's just the season of misfortune just continues.
Watching Simon Pagenaud there.
These guys in the back here start jumping out real quick.
Palou went first.
Yeah, no, it was Askew. Askew ran into the back of Pagenaud and kind of started the whole thing.
I know, but Palou kind of got the jumped out of line, and there goes Palou, there goes Pagenaud. Now Askew comes and to follow and has to jump on the brakes. And so it was 3 cars that thought everybody was going, and it all checked up, accordioned up.
Looked like Palou was just, see, he's way out of line there, and look, he just kind of skates through the whole thing, Townsend, and he was the first out of line.
It was Askew into Pagenaud, and then that's what turned Rossi, and then these poor guys behind, Ed Carpenter, Marco Andretti.
Good driving by,
nowhere to go.
Good driving by Kanaan. He got through all of that unscathed in the big machine car.
All right, ready to do it again. Take 2. Let's see if we can get a clean green start. Will Power shoots off turn 4. Let's go. Let's get this going second time round. Pato Award will be watching for Dixon in that orange car. Ericsson's there. And here comes Jack Harvey on the inside.
Well, that was a pretty early start by Will Power. He went about 2/3 corner and got spread out, but Dixon now makes a mistake as his teammate Ericsson sweeps around the outside, tries for an outside move, 3 wide.
Harvey right around the outside. Beautiful move from Jack.
I think that was Sato down low, but Harvey, the brave one, working the high cushion early here as Dixon managed to hold off his teammate Ericsson. Let's see if he can close the gap as Newgarden makes a move on Sato into 1. As Joseph Newgarden is the first of the lead group to come down pit lane. Kevin, coming to you.
And we'll see Will Power in a moment, too. I think he might have been able to go longer, but he said, I'm really losing a lot of time with lap traffic here. So Joseph Newgarden is the first of the front runners to come in. Pato Award is also making a stop. They're just a few laps short of being able to get it done on 1 more stop, so it is still possible. It's going to take a lot of yellow for this to happen. Award coming into his box. The Arrow McLaren team was fantastic at the Indianapolis 500 to be able to pick him up 2-3 spots on each sequence. They'll do a little turn to front wing for the rookie in the Indianapolis 500, the best rookie, 2nd year in IndyCar. He's back out. And the leader, Will Power, started from pole, has led every lap, is going to be making the slow drive down pit lane here, and he is going to have an easy in with an open box in front of him and an easy out as well. Power said very little on the radio, but a few laps ago did say I'm starting to go a little bit loose. So we'll see if they make any kind of a wing adjustment on the Verizon Chevrolet. No noticeable changes, and Power is back out.
Slightly slower stop than Pato Award, so we'll watch the undercut here. Here comes Pato, I think, in turn 1. And I think he's going to get him. He's long gone.
He's in a little bit of traffic, though, right there with Tony Kanaan, but he's got Will Power in the crossover
perfectly.
Meanwhile, Scott Dixon stays out. Where will Dixon blend? When will he pit? How fast can he go with clean air and make up the gap?
And Joseph Newgarden was the first of the lead group to pit the last time as well. So this time he only went about 41 laps. Will Power is also coming down on the early side of things. So I think they've essentially decided we can't get them right now on the track. We're within the window to make it a 3-stopper. So let's go ahead and come in now and see if we can find some clean track and run some fast laps.
Well, that was a lot faster stop. The last one was a 7.8. That was a 6.3.
I think that's pretty cool when you've got an executive in that position who loves coming to the racetrack on weekends. Caution is out.
Oh, this is
not good for everybody that just pitted.
Yes, this is great for Award because he's got a whole bunch of guys a lap down now.
Oh, and we understand that there's weather in the area, and I immediately look to the upper left-hand corner of the screen. We are past halfway.
Yes.
We are past the midway point under caution at the Bommarito Automotive Group 500. Raindrops, pits are open. Here come the leaders. Pato Award, the rookie, winner of the Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year, is in first. He's about midway through the pit lane. They've been excellent on stops, and they get away quick. We'll watch the race further up. Scott Dixon has pit out, so he had a little tougher end. Award is not quite get there. That's almost a dead heat off. I think Award had him. Marcus Ericsson is going to come out third. And then Felix Rosenquist. So the Ganassi 3 out there, and Award did win the race off pit road.
That was close. That was a great one because Award had to get in and out of the box. Dixon had a straight shot out on full launch, so that was really close. That's good stuff.
As the 21-year-old Mexican driver lights it up, he's keen to get a quick start. Let's go racing again.
Youth and experience right here. You got Dixon, the experienced one, all these young guys, and look at Herdo around the outside of Rosenquist.
Sato around the outside.
Rosenquist with a big slide, almost lost it with Colton Herta on the high side.
Everybody stacked up behind Graham Rahal, who's Sato right there.
Ferrucci around the outside of Sato. Sato almost lost it as well. On board with Rosenquist.
Ferrucci now making big moves. He was almost a lap down to the leader, Pato Award, and now he's back in the mix.
Now Rinus VK making a move on Rosenquist. So Rosenquist in the span of 2 laps has dropped.
He got
several positions. He
got swallowed up on that restart. Now he has fallen down to 17th.
Oh, look at this. Herta and Ericsson going at it.
Ericsson's coming back on Colton Herta. Who's going to be braver in a 3? It's Colton Herta.
Clear.
Whoa, gets a little loose in the center of the corner as well. Went in there with a lot of speed. VK also having a look as well.
That battle between those two guys will really help Award and Dixon with a little bit of breathing room when they do decide to pit, as we see the replay again of Ericsson making the move down the front straightaway to the high side.
That was there on the outside. Looks like got a little bit loose. Herta hung tough on the bottom and was able to keep it a little loose right there coming off the corner for Ericsson.
It's difficult to articulate, but in this section of the track where we did our pre-race show up the top of the grandstand, you look down on this, it looks like they're going around the outside of a dining room table. It is tight, and they're approaching there, broaching 200 miles an hour. Top 2 are in. Pato Award, Scott Dixon, final stop of the race, or what should be.
And the battle will be on pit stops for sure. Let's see what happens.
So this is very likely going to go a long ways towards determining the race. Pato Award, the 21-year-old Mexican, is going to hit his box first. Scott Dixon has the advantage of being pit out, an easy in for him. Award's Arrow McLaren crew has another really strong stop. Now he's going to race. Can the Chip Ganassi Racing PNC Bank crew beat him, and they will?
He got him.
Ganassi gets out first. Dixon takes over control.
I thought that was an amazing stop by the McLaren team, but Dixon just laid it down on those guys.
That's what 30 years of IndyCar racing will do. Chip Ganassi Racing celebrating its 30th anniversary. There's Chip, and he'll be pumped about that. Disappointed last week not to win the 500. Dixon was frustrated that the race didn't finish under green, but maybe he will make up for it. Well, nothing makes up for not winning the 500, but this will go a long way if he can get another win and extend his championship points lead. He came in here with an 84-point buffer over Joseph Newgarden.
Tell you what, Pato Award's got to watch Herta right there behind him. He's coming on real strong here.
Newgarden in and out, and Sato gives up the lead of the race. Remember, he won this last year, but that's going to be slow on the right rear. So any chance they had to be able to do the overcut by staying out longer and gain track position probably went away there by just losing a teeny bit of time on pit lane.
Here comes Dixon.
Didn't lose a ton of time, but he's still going to cycle out, I think, inside the top 5 or 6. But
I think
he had
top 3.
He had a shot there, and maybe even coming out in the lead with the way that stop went. But look, he cycles out in 3rd right now, so without that mistake, he couldn't grab the lead on that.
Absolutely. There's always so much pressure put on the team members to perform. It's hot. There's a lot of pressure.
But hey, 3rd place
is still
would be terrific for Sato. Let's watch this again.
Out. The outside, you'll see him start fumbling around here. So he can't get the nut off right there. It's not coming off, gets it off. And then getting it back on was a problem. So he easily lost a couple seconds here. That could have been the winning move.
I just timed that at 11.3 seconds. So
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Sato, though,
Inside.
it don't matter. Whoa!
Hold on, both of you.
Clear.
Are you kidding me?
Indy
Takuma Sato, that was awesome.
The Indy 500 champ, he wants another win.
Big picture. You're okay.
And he just laid it on the line there to Pato Award.
Paul,
That was back to the wild thing.
we've seen some big moves here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. We've never seen this.
Big runoff with turn 4, timed it perfectly. Pato tried to protect the inside. Sato's got the momentum, but turns in. He's still there. Huge save by Pato Award.
They're by 15.
That was incredible.
Oh,
How about that, Kev?
Hey, Townsend, remember that conversation we had with Takuma earlier when I asked him about championship wins? He said, no, I really want to finish up as high as I can in the championship. We'll take wins if they're available, but I'm thinking big picture. No, he's still going after it, and that's fun to watch.
You know, we talk about Rossi going angry fast, Alexander Rossi after issues, but Takuma Sato, after that unfortunate pit stop, has hit the reset button, and he says, you know, I still have a chance. He slowed down about half a second, Scott Dixon has, over these last 2 laps.
he's just
2.5 to go.
Like I said, I think he's just managing the gap. He doesn't want to catch those guys.
Oh, Sato with a good run.
What a tough situation. You don't want to get too close, but you know you've got this guy, the Indy 500 champ, breathing down your neck. 2.5 miles to go.
Getting closer. He's reeling him in. This is as close as he's been. He's really got to just set this corner up and get the exit.
And you know that Sato will not be afraid to have a go. White flag coming up.
Oh, boy.
One more lap here in St. Louis.
One more lap.
Can Scott Dixon do it for win number 50, or will Sato win in back-to-back weeks and back-to-back years here at Worldwide Technology Raceway? It's going to be tough from now.
He just washed up the track a little bit, but he's still right there. Dixon's got dirty air.
Dixon's as close as he's been to dirty air in front. Sato with a run off turn 4.
Scott Dixon is going to be the 11th different winner here from 11 races. Unbelievable finish. Dixon is a 50-time IndyCar winner and gets some semblance of revenge for last weekend in another thriller.
Good job there, man.
Hey motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.